off me. We have done nothing wrong. Stop it. He didn't need to be so rough with us.
Yeah, it's not like we're dangerous criminals or anything.
I don't know about you, but I'm not a criminal at all.
Well, you should tell Pharaoh. He sure thinks you are.
No, he's just angry with me. He does have a bit of temper when somebody upsets him.
Yeah, tell me about it. He is hot-headed.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, who the heck are you?
My name is Joseph.
Nice to meet you, Joseph. You can call me Stuart. That's what everybody calls me. I'm Pharaoh's wine steward. And this is Pharaoh's vicar.
Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you both.
It would be nicer to meet you somewhere other than in the prison cell we're sharing.
I know what you mean. I've met a lot of people in here. Most are pretty decent, but some I'd rather not see at all. But yes, I would rather be on the other side of these bars talking to you than in here.
Well, we can hope that happens soon. By your dialect there, are you from someplace else?
Well, I'm actually from Canaan originally. It's a long story.
Hey, what are you in for?
Excuse me?
What are you in here for? What kind of crime did you commit?
Oh, I'm actually not really sure why I'm here. I guess my only crime is being irresistible. Well, I used to work for Potiphar, who was a wonderful boss, and I was very happy there. But his wife, she took a liking to me, and she was very persistent, if you know what I mean. Let's just say she wouldn't take no for an answer.
So let me get this straight. You're in here because you turned down the boss's wife?
Not necessarily. That would at least be true. I'm here because the boss's wife would rather accuse me of terrible things and land me in prison than to feel rejected by a lowly servant.
Wow, man, that's harsh.
Tell me about it. I've been in here for months for something that I didn't do.
But how did you get here from Egypt? Canaan is a long ways away.
And that's a long story. To make that long story short, my father gave me a beautiful coat, which made my big brothers jealous, so they threw me in a pit and almost killed me. But instead, they sold me to some traveling merchants as a slave. Then I was brought to Egypt, and I was sold to Potiphar.
Wow, that must have been some coat.
Oh, it was a beautiful coat. I loved it. But I mostly loved it because it was a symbol of my father's love. I was always his favorite.
Boy, they couldn't have made you too popular with your brothers, could they?
Clearly not.
I used to know what it was like to be a favorite.
Oh boy, here we go again. All the time, a favorite.
I used to be one of Pharaoh's favorite advisors. I'd stand right up beside him every day. I would make sure his cup was full of wine. I'd give him information and would even advise him on important matters.
So what happened?
Well, I only told him what I had heard.
Yeah, you made a fool out of him is what you did.
But I only told him what I had heard.
Yeah, but what you told him led him to attack a band of rebels hiding out in caves near the Nile.
And the Pharaoh's army was defeated?
Well, not exactly. Turns out to be that there were a bunch of lepers, and then they were unarmed.
So Pharaoh sent an army to attack a leper colony?
No, not on purpose, but that's how it turned out.
Hey, don't you get it? Lepers, unarmed, you know? Leprosy causes arms and body parts to fall off. You know, don't you get it? Unarmed.
You have to excuse this crude friend anyway. It was quite an embarrassment to Pharaoh.
I imagine it was. So that's why you're here?
Yes, I made him a laughing stock. So this is my punishment. And I don't know what he'll decide for me to do. I might stay here forever. He might even execute me. But hopefully, he'll cool off, give me a pardon, and let him serve him again.
I'm going to pray to God and ask that Pharaoh may free you soon. And you, what was your crime?
Who, me? Oh, it's nothing really.
Were you falsely accused too?
Well, it's all an overreaction to some bad bread. You know, the bread didn't rise right, and it kind of upset Pharaoh.
That doesn't sound like a reason to throw your...
Hey, I don't care if you believe it or not, that's what happened.
Well, if that's all you did wrong, then you should be getting out any day now.
A guy can hope, I guess.
I'll pray for you too.
Thank you.
I feel so sorry for you, Joseph. You're such a young man. Yet, you've had more in a lifetime of bad things happen to you. Don't you ever get down?
Well, yeah. I miss my father. I miss being free. I even miss my evil brothers. I wonder how my life came to be this. But I have to trust that God is with me, no matter what happens.
Hey, God's not going to get you out of here, though, is he?
Why must you be so rude?
No, it's fine. I've wondered why God doesn't help free me, but I believe that someday He will when the time is right.
I hope that's true, Joseph. Well, gentlemen, it's been a long day. I think I'm going to get some sleep.
Yeah, hey, I hope you guys don't snore tonight.
Good night. Sleep well.
Good night.
Good night, Joseph.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows, and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh
You had a dream?
Yes, I had a terrible dream, but it seemed so real. All night long, I had dreams of these bread baskets on my head and these birds swooping down to get them. And they were stealing my bread. What in the world does it mean?
Hey, it's okay now. You're awake.
Oh, thank you.
It
Thank
was
you.
just a dream.
Yeah. So, what does it mean, though?
Good morning. I brought breakfast from the prison kitchen for both of us, for all three of us.
Good morning,
Joseph. How I had a vivid dream too. A dream about grapes and Pharaoh. It's got to mean something, but what?
Well, do you guys want some of this breakfast?
Thank you, Joseph. But I don't think I can eat breakfast. I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, me either. Food is not what I need right now.
Oh, come on. How long have we been here together? 3 weeks? A month? When have either of you rejected a meal?
I'm afraid we've had some cryptic dreams that have rather ruined our appetites.
Dreams? What kind of dreams?
Oh, just some silly dreams. Nothing to trouble you with.
I know something about weird dreams. My brothers used to call me the crazy dreamer because of all the crazy dreams I had. And I got pretty good at figuring out what they meant, too. Tell me about your dreams.
Really? You want to hear about our crazy dreams?
Well, sure. Maybe I can help you understand them. With God's help, of course.
All right. Well, there were 3 branches in front of me. Their buds bloomed, and then they turned into grapes. And then I crushed the grapes into a cup, and I put it in Pharaoh's hand.
Damn, what kind of dream is that? That's just wishful thinking. You're just wishing Pharaoh will hire you back.
Oh, it's not just wishful thinking. Pharaoh is going to hire you back.
Really?
Yes, in 3 days, in fact. Those 3 branches meant 3 days. And yes, indeed, you'll be handing Pharaoh his cup of wine again. You'll be free in just 3 days.
Well, that one wasn't that hard to figure out. Anyone could do that.
Oh, Joseph, thank you. You made me the happiest wine steward in the world. When I get out of here, I'll make sure that Pharaoh frees you. I'll tell him you're the wisest man I've ever met.
Well, it's actually God that gives me the ability to interpret these dreams.
Oh, yeah? Well, if your God made you so smart about dreams, bet you can't tell me what my dream means.
Well, I think I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so I got these 3 bread baskets on my head. As I'm carrying them, these birds start swooping down, taking the bread out of the basket.
Oh, my. That's why you were swatting birds when you woke up?
Exactly, so what does it mean?
Well, maybe I don't know how to do this one after all.
Oh, come on, you said your God gave you the ability to interpret dreams. Well, did he or not?
Yeah, I can interpret your dream. It's just that I'd rather not.
Why? Is it that bad?
I'm afraid so. Baker, you'll also leave here in 3 days, but that 3rd day will be your last. Pharaoh's going to... Oh, I just can't say it.
Is he going to have me executed? Oh, man. Well, I guess he found out what I really did.
What do you mean?
Well, the bad bread I made, it didn't rise right because instead of adding yeast, I put poison in it.
What? You tried to kill the Pharaoh?
Well, hey, it wasn't my idea. My mother, she's living in poverty since my father died. And I can't even provide for her. What kind of son am I? I had to do something. One of Pharaoh's enemies came to me and offered to take care of my mother if I poisoned Pharaoh. I know it was wrong, but I really had no choice. Yes, I poisoned the Pharaoh's bread, but hey, it looked so bad, nobody even ate it.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, whether I succeeded or not, I guess I always had known that I wasn't going to get out of here alive.
But why did you lie to us? Why didn't you tell us what you did?
Well, I thought Pharaoh must have spies in here, so I didn't think I could trust anyone. Stuart, did you promise me one thing?
Anything.
Promise me that you'll look after my mother when you get out of here, and tell her I love her, and I did this for her.
I'll treat her as though she was my own mother.
Thanks. And Joseph,
Yes?
thanks for everything you've done for me.
But I just brought you terrible news.
I know, but it's better than wondering what's going to happen to me. I'm at peace with it. I know it's going to happen, and I can prepare myself. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my breakfast, spend some time praying. You know, I haven't done much of that in my life, but I might as well start now. I'll catch you guys later.
Well, that's just horrible. I can't believe it. He did a terrible thing, but I understand why he did it. And even though he was pretty crude, he's become a good friend.
I know what you mean. I hated to tell him about the dream, but God will be with him, I know.
But Joseph, what about you? Soon you'll be left here all alone. What will you do?
I'll be all right. I'm never really alone. God is always with me. God has protected me through some pretty crazy times, and I think he'll continue to be with me. I think God has great plans for me, and I really think that you're part of that big plan.
I'll do whatever I can to get you out of here. Oh, I can't wait to be back to the palace again. The good, wonderful people, the food, the music, the wine, the wine, the wine.
Oh, thanks. But until he tells Pharaoh about me, I'll do what I've always done. Pray and take comfort that God is always with me. Getting out of here would be a dream, but with God, my dreams can come true.